3-year-old Pacing Colts lining up in behind that Metro Home Building Center starting gate for today's 8th. It is the Joe O'Brien Memorial Grassroots 3-year-old Colts. So let's go upstairs for the call to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Not your typical man. Outrageous story. Ocean View Lucky. Willie's Roadhouse. The Fox. Woodmere Rolex. Tastes like another. Crispy crunch outside. Top of the stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for your patience for this 8th race on this doubleheader Gold Cup day here in Charlottetown. Better late than never. Post time. There they go, up and pacing towards the rail. Not your typical man. Right alongside Outrageous Story, the third one into the turn. Woodmere Rolex. Then in fourth towards the rail is Ocean View Lucky. Coming fifth on the outside is Crispy Crunch. Away sixth, Willie's Roadhouse. Seventh, the Fox, and the trailer Tastes Like Another. The quarter pole bound, and Barrio has sent Outrageous Story to the front. Now by 2. Not Your Typical Man is second. All Alone in third. That's Woodmere Rolex. Back into fourth, Ocean View Lucky. Fifth is Crispy Crunch. Then it's Willie's Roadhouse 6. Racing from seventh, that's the Fox and the trailer. On the inside, Tastes Like Another. They're scattered in here, and I mean strung out, but there's a good reason. And the reason, 28 and 1 opened it up. So Barrio is sitting up on Outrageous Story, the midway point leader. Not Your Typical Man second, Woodmere Rolex third, Ocean View Lucky fourth, Crispy Crunch fifth, the Fox underway sixth, Willie's Roadhouse seventh, Tastes Like Another eighth, 57 seconds flat was the half. Over to the 5/8 pole. Outrageous Story, the leader. Not Your Typical Man second. Woodmere Rolex third. Positions unchanged. Fourth, at the rail, Ocean View Lucky. Crispy Crunch fifth. Willie's Roadhouse sixth. The Fox seventh. Tastes Like Another is eighth. They're by 3/4. Outrageous Story is still there. Not Your Typical Man is second. Here comes Woodmere Rolex. Late going third. 3/4 in 1. 26 and 4. They turn home, led by Outrageous Story. From the outside, Woodmere Rolex. In the passing lane, Not Your Typical Man. Woodmere Rolex, the deep stretch leader, coming to the wire. Woodmere Rolex and McPhee in the O'Brien. Then Outrageous Story with Not Your Typical Man. 1:56 and 1.
Well, another winner from Earl Smith's stable here this afternoon. He gets a training double here. An identical time, a new record for Woodmere Rolex. 1:56 and 1. Kurt, take us through it.
This guy raced really good here today. The two, Outrageous Story and Barrio, they cut it all out. 28 and 1, half 57, 126 and 4. The 6, Woodmere Rolex, came first up here. He was dead game as they battled down the stretch here, but it is the 6, Woodmere Rolex, reaching up to get the victory here in 1:56 and 1. Another new record for an Earl Smith pupil. We'll see McPhee and Woodmere Rolex back in the Red Shores winner circle next.
Woodmere Rolex arriving at the 8th race winner's circle. Bay Pacing Gelding 3 by Roll With It Harry. From the Magical Mike Dam, LT's Magic, owned by David Lund of Moncton, New Brunswick, trained by Earl Smith, who has that training double. Brody McPhee in the driver's seat will guide the colt to a new record of 156-1. Woodmere Rolex in the Joe O'Brien stake. Now, the official results in the 8th. Not Your Typical Man was 3rd. Outrageous Story 2nd. Ocean View Lucky 4th. Willie's Roadhouse 5th. The Fox was 7th. Woodmere Rolex the winner. Takes Like Another finished 8th. Crispy Crunch was 6th. 28-1. 57. 126-4. And the mile 156-1. In review 324. 571. 8-6. Woodmere Rolex returning 670. The Exactor 1610, Triactor 2690, and the Superfecta 4570.
The management and staff at Red Shores want your experience to be fun and entertaining. That is why we offer information on how our games work, tips to keep your gambling fun, and available community resources. For more information, please speak to one of our Playwise advisors or stop by the Playwise Information Center. I want to give a shout out this afternoon to Gordy Wilkie. He's been coming here for 65 years straight from Sydney, Nova Scotia. He hasn't missed an Old Home Week in 65 years straight. So welcome to Red Shores at Charlottetown. I hope you enjoy your afternoon and your evening.
The race day program ad sponsors include Aubrey's Bottle Exchange, Macquarie's Meats, and MyStandardBread.com, and you'll find their ad in our race program. And if you are looking